That was weird. Anyways, welcome to Morning Transfer Talk. Let's begin. Dundee is set to sign Aberdeen winger Niall McGinn. This is going to be a long day, isn't it? This is all that will show up. Just bloody load, will ya? We've all said things we shouldn't have. But, yeah. They made, Dimitri Mitchell went to Hearts twice on loan, but moved to Hibs. Strange done deal. It's a done deal that Ollie Palmer has signed for Wrexham from AFC Wimbledon for a club record fee because Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney are bloody rich. Sevilla remain in talks with Man United over Anthony Martial. Dundee have signed Niall McGinn on an 18-month deal. Fiorentina want more than 70 million euros for Vlahovic up front without any exchanged players or anything. And Juventus are in talks to sign Vlahovic and are now the favourites to get him. Watford are close to appointing Roy Hodgson as the new head coach after sacking Claudio Ranieri on Monday, but I think we all know that, he's the new head coach until the end of the season. Sevilla have reached an agreement to sign Anthony Martial on loan for Manchester United, who will join the La Liga side, who will pay his wages in full to the end of the season. He's wanted to join Sevilla this month, despite interest from Juventus and Barcelona, because that's where he believes he'll play the most, because he just wants to play. Martial will fly from Paris, where he's currently located, to Sevilla on Tuesday to undergo a medical. There won't be any loan fee involved, however. We've sort of talked about that a lot. Paper talk. Arsenal could seek a short-term loan for Luka Jovic if they can't persuade Dusan Vlahovic to join them this month. Everton have pulled back from the imminent appointment of Vitor Pereira, with Farhad Moshiri persuaded not to make another knee-jerk managerial decision. Newcastle have stepped up their pursuit of Jesse Lingard. Did Carragher have offers to leave Liverpool? Let's watch the video to find out. I don't usually watch the videos, but I'm interested in this. Meanwhile, while that loads...
I never knowingly got a bid for me whilst I was at United. Did you ever get somebody approach you to leave Liverpool?
I had a couple at the end of my career when I stopped playing. Not totally stopped playing, when I couldn't get in the team at the end. I think Ali McCoy's tried to get me up to Rangers. And Roberto Martinez told me he tried to get me to Wigan in his...
At the end?
To play in a back three. Or this is only when we've worked together afterwards. I didn't know nothing about it, so whether he was just buttering me up, I don't know. So it was either the SPL or the bottom of the Prem for me. It was no Spanish Giants, I can assure you.
All Monday Night Football.
Exactly, yeah.
There you go. If you want to watch the full video, it'll probably be on Sky Sports YouTube channel. Juventus are in talks to sign Fiorentina striker Dusan Vlahovic, but the Serbs agents aren't considering any offers from Arsenal and Tottenham. Juve are in negotiations to satisfy Fiorentina's £58.8 million asking price for Vlahovic, who was wanted by both North London clubs. They want to sell him this month to maximise their profit, because all they care about is the money, quite clearly. Watford are close. Let's not talk about that, we already know. Julian Alvarez will be considered the next Aguero and is getting interest from Manchester City, so he's got to be a rising star. Wijnaldum's been linked with an Arsenal move. And, Grant McCann has been sacked by Hull City today. It looks like Shota of Arveladze will take over. They just want to change the new owners. Here's some more paper talk. Nicolas Sula has told Bayern that he wishes to leave at the end of the season. Arsenal's hopes of signing Dusan Vlahovic could be hanging on what happens with Aaron Ramsey at Juventus. Tottenham have inquired about Fiorentina midfielder Sofian Amrabat, while talks are ongoing with Wolves for Adama Traore. Everton contender Pereira likes to attack. You know, they've got attackers, they just haven't got defence. So, no. Fabio Vieira could potentially go to Man United among 9 other clubs. He plays for Porto, and yeah, right, we already know he's appointed. Why has he gone for Hodgson? Because he stays up in the Prem. That's just him. Newcastle have stepped up their pursuit of Jesse Lingard. They are willing to pay almost £500,000 a week to land Lingard on loan. Yeah, we've already sort of talked about all of that. Talks are progressing well over a deal for Julian Alvarez from River Plate. It's expected they'll pay a fee in the region of 17 mil. Has Roy Hodgson forgiven Harry the Hornet because he labelled his taunting of Wilfred Zaha as disgraceful in 2018? Jill Scott is signed for Aston Villa from Man City on a deal until the end of the season. 4 WSL clubs were interested and Villa wanted them, and they completed the deal. Done deal there. What players face an uncertain Spurs future? There's an entire 11. Although I won't really put Bergwijn in there anymore. Hodgson will be reunited with the Pozzos. He had a short stint with Udinese, which ended with a dismissal following 17 matches. Because all they care about is results. They don't care about the longevity. They are not loyal to managers. All they care about is results. Don't know where we were. I'll figure it out. Anyway, let's continue. I don't know where Everton will go from here, according to Gary Neville. Where could forgotten players such as Chang Sassoon, I think that might be either Aaron Ramsey, and Kennedy, I think that's Kennedy. Where could they move? And it's a done deal that Leo Connor is signed for Tranmere Rovers for an undisclosed fee. Newcastle is still pushing hard to sell Man United forward Jesse Lingard this week. They're prepared to pay a loan fee in the players' wages in full, and Ranieri believes Watford can survive and wish them good luck following his sacking. Sometimes you just know. How good is Arsenal target Vlahovic? Good. Blackburn Rovers have turned out a third bid by Bournemouth for Joe Rothwell. The offer is still short of Blackburn's valuation of the player. It's a done deal that Adam Clayton has signed for Doncaster on a 18-month contract. Valencia have reached an agreement with FC Basel 1893 for the signing of Swiss international Eric Comrat. He signed his contract until June the 30th, 2026, and will soon be under the command of Jose Bordalas, who's the Valencia manager. Aren't they doing really well at the minute? A lot better than what they did last season. They were in the relegation zone for a bit last season to Javi Gracia. Even Gary Neville was better than that. Spurs are confident that they'll sign Traore. Borussia Dortmund are leading the race to sign highly rated Red Bulls Salzburg forward Karim Adeyemi. Salzburg won between £25.15 and £33.5 million. Burnley were in advanced talks over a deal for Mislav Orsic. They're pushing hard for new signings this week. They want a midfielder and a striker. They're at the bottom of the table and lost Chris Wood to Newcastle earlier this month. Andy Carroll still remains one option that could replace him. And Juventus have agreed to £62.8 million or €75 million fee with Fiorentina to sign Dusan Vlahovic, according to Sky in Italy. And yeah, we know, Graham McCann's been sacked. Carlos talks have stalled. Yeah. But we've already talked about the Lingard stuff. Oh, god damn it. Hodgson has arrived at Watford. Yeah, he's been hired. You can tell it's just paper talk, because it was wrong. Vitor Pereira is holding further discussions. No contact has been made with Derby with regards to Ray Rooney. And, yeah. He's a candidate for the Everton manager's job twice, but missed out to Roberto Martinez and Marco Silva, respectively. I'll probably do better than both of them, because they both did absolutely well. I suppose Martinez wasn't too bad. But Marco Silva was crap, let's be honest. Does Tottenham's recent history in the January transfer window indicate that they're about to answer Antonio Conte's wish for a squad to be strengthened in the coming days? Sheffield United boss Paul Heckingbottom has made his first signing for the club, that being Adam Davies, who's joined the club for an undisclosed fee from Stoke. Vlahovic is set for a move to Juventus. Ericsson is training with Ajax reserves ahead of a potential Brentford move to boost his fitness. What position do Newcastle need to strengthen? I think it was Jamal Lascelles last episode I was talking about who can't defend. So yeah, centre-back. That's all I can really think of. They're not too bad. But yeah, it looks like Diego Carlos is off. A number of championship clubs are interested in Lincoln City forward Anthony Scully, who scored 12 goals in all competitions this season and his contract's up till in 2023. He's been capped by the under-21s of Ireland. Bournemouth have made an approach to Derby for striker Tom Lawrence. AC Milan want Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang during the transfer window, reports Football Italia, which has caused this pathetic AC Milan line. It's the worst thing I've ever heard. Newcastle will be able to sign Diego Carlos if they offer Sevilla €45 million, but they don't want to pay more than €30 million. They consider him a world-class centre-back. Another Premier League club has offered to pay €35 million for Carlos, but a player swap is believed to be part of the proposed deal. Arsenal have not given up on trying to sign Bruno Alvarez from Lyon, who would cost at least €30 million, been watched by other clubs such as PSG, Man United and Spurs. Ange Postecoglou have given an update on Celtic midfielder Callum McGregor's return, and it's fair to say it's not great news, which basically means he's injured for longer. How good is Arsenal target Vlahovic? We've already talked about it, he's good. Everton are keen on Ndombele, but he wants to go back to France. Crystal Palace want to sign Donny van de Beek on loan from Manchester United, straight loan, no obligation or option to buy. Sevilla offer Carlos a new deal, but that's been rejected. He wants to join Newcastle for some reason. Tottenham and Porto are in talks over Luis Diaz. Spurs are willing to pay €45 million plus €10 million performance-related add-ons, but they want €60 million, presumably up front. Bruh. Man United would consider a suitable Van de Beek loan, both from a football and financial perspective. They'd only consider a straight loan, Players' priority is to get regular first-team football, and if that was away from Old Trafford, feeling is he'd maintain his value in the summer. Van de Beek's future will be reassessed in the summer when United have a new manager in place, however. He's not started a single Premier League game this season and has seen his World Cup hopes phase. Netherlands boss Louis van Gaal has not selected him since taking over last year. It's a done deal that Victor Nirenold has joined Motherwell on a deal until the end of the season. She's fine, thanks. Martial to Sevilla, a calculated risk by Man United. He's arrived in Seville now. And Watford have confirmed the appointment of Roy Hodgson. Vlahovic only wanted the Juventus move. Atkins are in talks with Sheffield Wednesday for a loan or permanent transfer for Caraid Adionin. For some reason we don't know. Hodgson a great appointment for Watford according to Paul Merson. Van de Beek is concerned over his Netherlands future according to Darmesh Sheth. That is definitely correct. He wants to play international like everyone else does. Because of course they do. Spurs not the only English club interested in Diaz. There is Liverpool, of course. There's also United, LA, and Borussia Dortmund. Although two of them aren't British. They're American. Nah, I'm just messing. Could Van de Beek join Palace on loan? Maybe. Premier League teams will target teenager Endrick when he turns 16 in July. He can't leave Brazil for a foreign club until he's 18, but can sign a pre-contract agreement when he turns 16. That's it. Adios. That was a busy